Everything's gonna be all right. It's all gonna be fine. It's gonna be cute and pretty. Everything's gonna be fine.
Welcome to Cat and Raven Designs. I'm Cat, they, them.
And I'm Raven, she, her. And welcome to July. Welcome to a new month. Can you believe June is over and we're already in July? Oh my God.
My break is halfway over.
I'm probably still unemployed. Woo! Sorry, not to be a downer. I got laid off in December and I've been on severance through like mid-June. So I am officially unemployed by the time you're seeing this. And also, I got to take the prior week off for making videos. Yeah! When there's 5 Fridays in a month, I only upload 4 videos. Woo! It gives me a chance to catch up. Thank you so much for letting me do that. Because it is time to start a new month, a new collection. This is Celestial Prism. This is the collection for July. This is going to be coming out on the last Friday of the month like normal. So for the month of July, that is going to be the 31st at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. CatandRavenDesigns.com. Make sure you set your reminders. Sign up for our email list if you need it, and we'll be here for you. We're bringing you 4 designs, and the first one is going to be mine. So here is my design. This is Moon's Blessing. I wanted to do something bright and, dare I say it, glittery. Crazy. I know. I'm fine. I don't have a fever or anything.
You sure?
Yeah. Actually, both my soaps this month are glittery.
You know what? My soaps aren't this month.
Glittery?
I mean, they'll have it on the top, obviously, but otherwise, yeah, no.
I'm making glittery soap. I'm sorry. But this is my design. It's going to have a nice simple base, and then I have soap dough embeds we're going to be putting in. I made a fresh batch of light purple, which is so pretty. And I also made some new 3D printed embed extruder discs for the Super Duper clay gun. Here's the discs. Like, I don't think anybody's ever bought them off the website. So like, whatevs. But like, if you want them, they're there. I try to sell them as cheap as I can. So ta-da, I make them myself. I don't download them from anywhere. They are just me. And as usual, the soap dough recipe comes from Danny at Starcross Soapery. I'm pointing it the wrong direction. It's over here. There it is. There's the iCard. I can actually do it right sometimes, half the time. But let's talk fragrance and colorants. So my fragrance is Yuzu Blossom from Candle Science. It is very well behaved if we're going by my test batch. Almost too well behaved, given that I have embeds I need to get in here. And some of them are kind of heavy with that moon. But your fragrance notes are top notes of bergamot, grapefruit, and mandarin. Middle notes of passion fruit, jasmine, sea salt, and yuzu. And a base of cedar and amber. I think it smells really fruity and gentle fruity, if that makes sense. It's a nice mid-level fruity. It's not overpowering, which is, you know, I know we do a lot of really strong fragrances. This is a nice even one. I think you're going to enjoy it. So then for my colorants, I've gone ahead and I've mixed in titanium dioxide into my lye water, like usual.
The forbidden milk.
Forbidden milk, yes.
Verboten.
And then in my base oils with my fragrance and my kaolin clay, I've put some super sparkles, Sparkle Me Gold, Sparkle Me Red, and Sparkle Me Aqua. I don't think the Sparkle Me's are really going to make it through the process, but I thought I would try and see how it came out. And then over here on our embeds, this is my Moon. This is just Yellow Vibrance. Then we have Flower Girl and I Dream of Purple, which I feel like I've been using those 2 colors a lot lately. I don't know why. They're just vibing with me. So here they are.
Flower Girl and I Dream of Purple are to you what Marshmallow is to me.
I don't think I've been using them quite that heavily, but I have included them in a couple of soaps or something. But I like them. They're pretty. So, you want to come and join me?
I guess.
Well, that means it is time for safety mode, and let's make some soap. Starting off, like usual, we have our base oils, fragrance, kaolin clay, everything already all in there. And then I'm going to be doing a little adding the forbidden milk in here, which is our lye water mixed with the titanium dioxide. And that will cause a chemical reaction called, say it with us,
Saponification.
Saponification, friends. That is going to turn it into bar soap. You know it if you've been here long enough. If you're new, hi, welcome. We make soap. If that wasn't abundantly clear. Let's go ahead and give this a blend.
It looks like milk.
I certainly would not normally blend this long, but I already know from my test batch that this performs very admirably, and I have embeds. And embeds tend to be a little bit heavy, and I don't want them all to sink to the bottom. So a little extra blending goes a long way. We're going to go ahead and do our first pass. This is still so liquidy. Maybe I'm going to blend this a little longer, actually.
Blend it on high.
Okay, I think we're okay now. Yeah, that would do it. Okay. Sorry. Now we're going to pour for reals. What side do you prefer? What's easier for you to see?
Either is fine. I was
Okay.
just going with whatever you were going to go with.
Okay. So I can pour from the left. So I'm going to get an initial pour in just a little bit. Get my first
Just the tip.
little star in here. Go. Get a little bit more in. So let's chit chat while we're soap making here. Kat and I have been watching Witch Hat Atelier lately on Mondays. And mild take, Keyfree is a terrible warden. I'm just saying, he's bad at taking care of his people who he's in charge of. Why is this man so bad at this?
Why is this man so incompetent?
Oh man, I had seen some discourse online of like being super into Keyfree, and now that I have started watching the show, I'm like, this man is irresponsible. What? No, he's terrible. He is not good at taking care of his students. He's not good at noticing like danger. There's something wrong with him. So I don't
Has
know.
a student go, I think I saw somebody going over there, knowing that they've got like people after them, and he's just like, I don't see anyone. I'm just gonna stroll up, la di da di da di da.
Keyfree. Why? Why are you so bad at this? Ugh. So I don't know if you've read the manga, maybe you have different feelings, but I think he's wildly irresponsible.
I think he's the worst.
I mean, I get why there's some interest in him because he's definitely a pathetic man, right? Like he's absolutely a pathetic man. But I just it drives me crazy, and not in a fun, enjoyable way. In a like, what is wrong with you? You suck. What is your damage? Why has he not gotten her a proper writing instrument still? Still!
He's taken her there. She's gotten kidnapped. He's taken her there. Then he wiped the dude's memory.
just he's so irresponsible. I don't get it.
You know that conversation we were having earlier about another character that tends to have irresponsible moments, but at least when they're serious, like you're like, oh, they're serious. Jinshi.
Oh yeah. Well,
Whereas Keyfree gets serious and we're just like, okay, cool. So finally you're going to be responsible?
No. In fact, that's almost a sign that he's going to be irresponsible.
Fair.
Yeah, we were talking about the Apothecary Diaries and how I feel any like super serious Jinshi moments are used few and far between and to great effect when they are used. And I feel like Keyfree is like randomly super serious in ways that I find not super effective for the story. Maybe I'm just a hater. I don't know.
I don't like Keyfree.
I don't like Keyfree. I also don't like, just in general, the like overpowered white-haired anime man thing. I also
No,
don't
that's
like
fair.
Gojo. I'm just a hater.
Do you know who else in Witch Hat Atelier I don't like? Agat.
Oh, see, I like Agat.
I don't like Agat.
Agat's got something to prove.
I don't know. Agat has not grown on me. I still don't like Agat.
That's a god-awful job I've done over here. Just terrible.
And then look at all this mess. It's like I'm soaping.
It's not remotely like you're soaping. Let me see if I can get a little bit of texture. Ooh, there we go. A little texture on the top. In my original design, I was supposed to have some of the little star embeds on top, but I ended up not making them until it was kind of late in the game because I've been really busy. I know I just said that I'm unemployed, and yet I'm still busy. It's crazy how that works.
It's kind of like you have kids.
I have kids who are out on summer break. I just did not get to it as quickly as I would have liked to have gotten to it, unfortunately. So we're gonna switch it up a little bit. And what I'm gonna be putting on top is two things. We're gonna have Simply Stardust from the Good Glitter, And then we're going to have these stars from Unicorn Skin Cosmetics. They are both biodegradable glitters, like usual. I don't want to go too hard on these because there's already so much glitter on the inside. But I do want to have a little bit of something on the top, you know?
See, now every time you mention that our glitters are biodegradable,
Mm-hmm.
I remember that we forgot that non-biodegradable existed.
Talked about that in one of the last videos. Yeah, when all you do is trade in bio glitter, you kind of forget. It happens. Also, I think I'm going to need to buy more of the Simply Stardust because I think it might be my favorite.
Yeah.
It's just, it works with everything. It's the little black dress of glitter.
I think we have a silver hollow Stardust too.
We might. If we do, I don't think it's good glitter. I think it's...
No, it's good glitter.
Is it? Well, this is fine. Because I'm going to be putting a little bit of stars. Just a little bit to bring in that celestial prism theme. But yeah, I've been watching Witch Hat Atelier. And I have feelings about Keyfree.
He's the worst!
I don't know. Changed my mind. Keyfree's not the worst. I feel like he's the worst. Well, maybe not the worst, but he's just so irresponsible. Like, bro, how many times do your students have to have issues before you start paying better attention?
Right?
Ugh. Okay, hold on. One sec. All right, so I am all done pouring Moon's Blessing, which means it is halfway point of the video. It is time for your sacrifice to the algorithm gods in our name. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you do so down below. Leave a like, leave a comment. You know how this works. This isn't new. You are not a child. You better not be. This channel's not for kids.
No. No.
No. Anyway, thank you. As always, it is appreciated, and your reward is a close-up on the top of my soap. Let's go. And there it is. Simple on the top, but it should be really pretty on the inside. So we're going to let this set up overnight, and we will come back tomorrow to go ahead and get this cut down into bars and see how the inside came out. Hopefully those little sparkles are not too all over the place, but we'll see. And we'll let an ad run here on YouTube if one's available, and we'll see you in a sec. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hello, friends, and welcome back. It is time to take a look at my Moon's Blessing soap. We are expectantly, no soap butt, all white, plain and boring. I am a little bit, tiny bit concerned about two things. One, this, which isn't that big of a deal. It's just on the side. However, there is this.
Yep, I noticed that too.
Which is where the moon should be. Concerns. But we'll see what happens. I'm going to be cutting it on its side because of those star glitters. They have a really strong habit of scraping the insides of the soap. And I would like this to say nice and pretty. Thank you, Vanya.
Look, you start giving Vanya baths and Vanya starts behaving.
Okay. Everything's going to be all right. It's all going to be fine. It's going to be cute and pretty. Everything's going to be fine. Right? Right. I'm ready. Are you ready?
Give it a second. I'm ready.
All right, let's do it. Oh!
It's cute!
It's cute! The moon isn't quite centered, but it's cute. Let's do another real quick, because something that also here, something I was a little concerned about was whether or not the base would still be glittery at all, because from the sides it was really not looking like it was.
Oh, it's glittery.
It's a little bit. You know, it's not super glittery, which I think works really for my vibe. Ah, there it is. It's a very subtle glitter, if you can see it at all on camera. Very, very subtle. I was very light-handed with it. I think the maximum I could have done was like 6 tablespoons, or not tablespoons, teaspoons. And I did like maybe 2. Maybe. So I'd say pretty pleased with it. So there it is next to my mock-up. Pretty dang close. Not too far off. I think my original mock-up had the moon being quite a bit larger, but this is really the maximum size I could do for the moon. Otherwise, it wasn't going to fit in the Super Duper clay gun. So overall, I'm happy. I think it looks great. So here's the end with the hole. But everything's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yay!
Yay!
So I'd say, overall, a major success. A good start to the collection. Not too showy, not too fancy. Simple and clean. like a Kingdom Hearts theme, okay? Fantastic. I'm very, very happy with it. So we do still have 3 more designs for this collection coming. 1 more from me, 2 from Kat. I think we're going to have a really great time. I think we've been having a really good time in general with designs this year. It's been coming out well. So I look forward to more. Hope you do too. And of course, we're always going to remind you to check out our vlog channel if you want to see behind the scenes stuff. Sometimes I post, extra early shots of things. If you want a little sneaky peek, that might be the place for you. There's also our Patreon and our channel membership here if you want to watch these videos a day early and get a day early access to the collection launch. You get to shop the day before. And it is time for your hydration reminder, friends. My hydration is woefully low and I will absolutely need to refill after this. So hopefully you've got yours. Time for a hydration reminder. Get your water. It's summer. You need water. Okay? Water. Not tea, not soda, not water. Got it? Okay. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Boom. That was easy. Make sure you're drinking enough water. I don't want to hear about anybody getting severely dehydrated this summer, okay? We got things to do. Excellent. That's it for today. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us. As always, we appreciate it. Feel free to hate on Keyfree in the comments because God knows we've been doing that. Keyfree. Keyfree. See you later, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
And then, of course, we have the test batch. Look at that. Even the little sample is cute.